Well. The time has come for this, and I'm so excited, I'm so thrilled. Now, this is, of course, Young's Double Chocolate Stout. It's a favorite of many beer reviews on YouTube, namely Gary Amasofat, Al Harlock referred to this beer as Mouth Orgasm. It's also a favorite of Jace beer reviews and many more reviews, and just, different people I've talked to, and everybody likes this beer. Like each one of the people I've talked to, has a vivid description of this beer that just made me drool and everything. Unfortunately, it's not sold in my area, but thanks to my friends once again who brought me a few bottles, I can finally try this beer and see what it's all about. Now, it's of course a stout, chocolate stout. This is a half-liter bottle over here, 5.2% ABV. Of course, Young's is a brewery in England, and it's quite well known for a lot of its other beers. It also makes oatmeal stouts and different brands like that, different brews. I'm going to refer to Michael Jackson's book. It's a good tradition of mine. Now, of course, not all the beers are in the actual book, but all the good sort of, acclaimed beers are always in this little handy book. And this beer is no exception. Now I'm going to read quickly. Now, Young's Double Chocolate Stout is the first stout to be made with added chocolate, both as bars and essence. It was introduced by the London brewer Young's in 1997, so it's a pretty recent brew, I guess. It is remarkably silky smooth and textured with a lively complexity. The aromas and flavors begin with a faint suggestion of ginger, becoming fudgy and creamy, then balancing the sweetness with a round, bitter chocolate finish. It is a big beer with a relatively modest 5% alcohol content. Well, I guess the version we get here is a bit stronger than that, but nevertheless. The use of chocolate surprised many drinkers, but makes perfect sense. Malts with chocolate-like flavors are often employed in stouts. This has already led to some of the richest stouts being offered with desserts as beer dinners and such. Now, seems like a good beer to me. What I'm going to do for this review is combine the two kind of presentation styles I've used so far. I'm going to, as you see right now, I'm filming just a beer and a glass. I'm going to show you the guys the pour. I'm going to show you the color. I'm going to run it through the scent test, and then I'm going to switch to appear in front of the camera kind of style and give you the thoughts about this beer, what I think and what I will express it. Now, of course, I'm going to crack this open. It's got a really nice kind of cap with the ram symbol on it. I've actually done some research. Young's used to be an independent brewery, then it kind of merged with the Ram Brewery, also in London, and now they're actually, I think the Ram Brewery closed down or something, and now, the company, and now they're together with Charles Wells's company. I think it's called Charles Wells Young's company, something like that. But I think it didn't really matter for the quality of the beer. It didn't really change anything. Also on the bottle, I'm going to read the top label. Here at Young's, we've created a family of flavoursome beers with different styles, tastes, and all of them are united by a common belief, that the belief in a good beer, brewed properly and with care and passion, can be enjoyed by anyone and by all. And it also says pure indulgence. Anyways, let's give it a pour. For the glass, I'm using this Nonic new glass of mine. It's the St. Ambrose oatmeal style glass. Here it comes. Oh, that's really smooth and kind of rich. You can already feel the texture. Whoa, that's a surprisingly nice head. Look at that. So it's a dark, opaque brown color. Let me show you the lights. Can't really see anything through it, even provided with the light I've got over here. And the head is a kind of light brown, few finger thick head. Really nice, looks really nice. And it smells like chocolate already. and it's kind of far away from me, so I'm gonna smell it now. Really chocolatey and malty, bit of a kind of roasted, smoky taste, scent to it. Very nice, actually. This is the first chocolate stout I'm trying. Like, this is my first time with a chocolate stout. Of course, I could say I'm a fan of stouts in general. So it's a style of beer I enjoy usually. So I'm gonna give this my authentic first sip right now. I'm gonna share the thoughts, and then I'm gonna come back. Whoa. That's spectacular. That's really amazing, really. Starts out, you feel the chocolate. I don't know, Chad in his beer review, he was using the beer, he was actually drinking from a nitrogen widget can, not from a bottle. And he said it was kind of, standard, kind of really typical stout taste to it. For my part, I don't really think so. I think it's more chocolatey. It's definitely has a nice roasted character to it. Anyways, I'm gonna hold on to that, and I'm gonna come back from the camera and talk about the beer. I am with the beer. It's really good, actually. I have to agree with all the reviewers who really favored this beer and really talk about it as something outstanding. I don't know if it's that really spectacular. Thing is, it has a really bitter finish to it. It's I'd say it's medium bodied, so it's not too intense. At the same time, it's not too watery, at least for my taste anyway. It's got a bit of a chocolate note to it. The head came down, so it's not really that's outstanding, but at the same time there's a nice lacing going on, and the head's really interesting. It's not very creamy. It wouldn't be considered a creamy head like Guinness's head or Boddington's or Kilkenny or something like that, but at the same time it smells of chocolate. It's also tastes like a bit of a chocolate ice cream kind of taste to it, I guess. It's really nice, interesting kind of head. The actual beer, it's up front you get a lot of chocolate, obviously, not only because they added chocolate, but also because they use chocolate roasted malts in the brewing process. And yeah, so it's interesting. Then it goes a bit dry and ends in a bitter kind of finish. Overall, the drinkability is quite good. It's nothing spectacular. It doesn't go that smooth. It says that it's silky, rich and creamy smooth. I wouldn't entirely agree with that, I guess. It is a really good beer, but certainly interesting, certainly outstanding. Not outstanding, certainly distinctive. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy the rest of it, and I'm gonna come back with a grade. So I'm back to the beer, almost done, as you can see. What can I say? Overall, I suppose I was expecting just a tad more from it. Like, I really like the packaging and everything. It's an acclaimed kind of beer, so my stance would be somewhere in between Chad, who said that this is just a stout, nothing special about it. He didn't find it that impressive. He didn't find it bad or anything like that. Sorry, in between Chad and, let's say, El Harlock, who said it was just totally a mouth orgasm rather than a beer, I guess. But it's a good beer. It's a very good beer, I could say. Could even be one of my favorites if it was available in my area. Maybe one day it will be, who knows. But it's not right now, so might get a few more of these later on, I guess. It's a recommendation, especially for people like chocolate, that's for sure. I also forgot to mention they actually use oats in the brewing process, so I could taste a bit of oats. So it's a nice kind of roasty, chocolatey flavor. As it warmed up, actually, the bitter kind of finish became milder and more chocolatey, so it's quite nice overall. One thing, don't serve it too cold, I guess. especially if it's in a can. I suppose that really affects the drinkability, and you don't get that much of a flavor to it. But yeah, that does it for this review. For the grade, I'm going to give this, I'll go ahead and give this a solid 8.4 out of 10. Just because I was expecting a bit more. I mean, if it would meet my met my expectations, I would probably give it 8.7 or something like that. But yeah, it's a nice beer. Once again, that was Young's Double Chocolate Stout from England, and I'll see you next time. Cheers. Thanks for checking out.